Hi everybody, it's Sarah from the Lavinia Stamps design team, and today I'm going to show you this quick little tag. So the colour is actually from the grey Brusho. So we still stock both Dinkles and Brusho at Lavinia Stamps because they're a similar medium, but they do different things. And grey is one of my favourites because it's got so many colours in these speckles that you get. So let's give it a go. I'm going to use one of the small A6, is it? One of the little tiny packets of card to do my next sample to show you. And I'm using the cog stencil to, you'd have to be doing a steampunk or clock themed project to use this stencil. I love circles, and this is kind of a variation on circle. So kind of a dotty stencil with a bit of texture is what I would call it. So I've got two pieces of card. I've got the one under my stencil here and I've got one to the side, and I'm going to sprinkle my Brusho. So there's a hole in the top there, made with a pin. So I'm sprinkling it through, and what this is going to do is it's going to give me a nice pattern. Actually, I'm sure I'll use it another stage, but it's also going to give me an inky stencil, which is what I want. So we give that a quick squirt. Now, you wouldn't guess that was grey, would you? It looks quite brown. Now I stop spraying when the pigment powders that are sitting on the card have dissolved, but while they're still speckly. So if I lift that up, I've got a very pleasing speckledy card, which I'm going to put aside for another project at some point, because what I want is this. So I'm going to pop my card down again. Now pop the inky bit down, and then a piece of paper, give it a good rub. Yeah, we've got some nice colour in there. And then back to sprinkling. A bit like a recipe, isn't it? Sprinkle, spray, smoosh. Right, there we are. Just going to lift it up. Put it aside to dry, and again, look, you can just keep going. Another piece of card out the packet. Let's smoosh this one. Great for batch making Christmas cards. One of my friends has been asking me whether I've got my Christmas cards made yet. The answer is no. Neither have I designed them yet, so maybe I should take a leaf out of my own book and get spritzing. Right, I'm not going to keep going because we could be here all day, but I just wanted to show you the difference. Each one, you'll not get them the same. And then my little tag measures 4 centimetres by 10, but like I say, it was an offcut. So I could either cut it in half that way, or I could give it a go going that way. So I'm just going to chop it down to about a 4 centimetre width. Let me try it. I'm going to pop it that way and just think about. And what I like about doing this is that, I didn't measure it, so that's not quite a square, but with these little cards, you can make a little square card and have a little tag to go with it. Right, let's get Freddie. You just need to use him because of his name. How cute is that? And what I love about Lavinia stamps, and I've loved this from I've used them for donkey's years. I've known Tracy for a long time. What I love about these silhouette ones is I can do my crazy backgrounds and then pop a simple black silhouette of well, all sorts, well, mainly fairies obviously, on the top, and it works. And it's quick and easy. I'm not one for taking a long time over a single card or a single page in my journal. So I like quick and easy. So here he is, little Freddie. His wings are coming off slightly, but I wanted to make sure that the lantern was there. I wonder where he's off to with his little lamp. There we go. And the ink stamp is something that you can leave for a minute, just for it to grab that card, to grab it for a really nice print. There we go. And then we're almost done. I just need a bit of ripped paper. The reason why I like working on paper. The paper is to hand. And stencil brush. And truffle. I liked the browns, mentioned it before, didn't I? The browns in this grey ink. So let's get some truffle, give him a bit of ground to be standing on. I like quite a big brush. I did try this earlier with the one of the little ones, which obviously you could do, but it's just didn't suit me, so I picked the big brush back up. You can use that. Well, this is the medium. You can use either, whatever you've got. There we go. So that the second line above is a bit fainter because obviously it's in the distance, and it gives a bit of an idea about depth. So I'm just going to go round the edge with truffle elements, or if you've not got a brown in these inks, you can use a distress oxide. That would do the same kind of edging. There we go. And then I finish it off, or begin to finish it off, I'll get that lid on, with a bit of text stamping. Now I'm using Winter Spice. It's one of my favourites because I just love the ones that have got lots of different fonts on, different sizes of words, and great words if you want to cut them out. I'm not cutting them out today. I'm just stamping for a bit of texture in the background, and stamping it off on the paper so it's not as dark, and then holding it so I'm just getting fragments. For anybody new to stamping, Versifying Claire is it's a pigment ink that picks up superb detail, and the pigment inks won't react to water unless they're a combination pigment ink. If it's a pure pigment ink, it's you splash water all over it and nothing will happen. Splash water on my Elements ink there, which I could do with that spray bottle, why not? It will react, it will give you nice texture. So that quick spritz gave you tiny little dots. Something else I like. I've made that wet now, but I'm using, let's see, what number? 3? Is that 3? To put a bit of subtle light around this candle that little Freddie's off on an adventure with. But then I'm not going to shake this again because I shook it before and it went everywhere. I'm just going to pop, see, it's quite a full one, this. Pop some of the yellow Posca coming out of that flame, so we know it's really nice and bright. get my clear Wink of Stella to add a little bit of sparkle to his wings. And you'll gain a bit of colour. If there was some brusho under there, which there was, I don't know why I said if, but because this is wet, it reactivates that. So you kind of get I've got a greyish little wing now, which is beautiful. And that's pretty much it. You can use a hole punch, a normal hole punch, or now I don't think they're this colour at the moment in the shop. You get a set of 3 of these and they're different size holes, but I just eyeball it, look for the middle. If you want to measure it, you can. And then we just add a little bit of wool or a strip of fabric, or we've got bags of threads in the shop, you know, just add, or a bit of string to finish off your little tag. So there's Freddie carrying his light. Hope you enjoyed it. Please tag me and let me know if you have a go yourself. Thanks. Bye.